here we go, leaving Lukla and heading off to our first stop, which will be about a 3.5 hour trek.
Look inside, let the sound take you away.
Finished day one of trekking. We've walked a total of 10 kilometers today. It took us all up about just under 3.5 hours. Our hotel Sherpa, is in a little district called Pakding, and we're currently sitting at 2,660 meters elevation above sea level. We did an extra little hike up to a monastery, which was quite steep to get up there. It's about 1.5 km up and back, maybe a bit longer, about 2 km. But we went up to 2,850. But that was incredible to see, walking through the monastery and inside their temple. And it's 1:30 in the afternoon now, and we've done all our trekking for the day, so now we just get to chill out at our little hotel, which is really cool. We get our own private bathroom, toilet, western toilet at that, and shower. Got this really cool little alpine river running behind us, and the scenery so far is just, it's absolutely breathtaking. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. You can't even describe it. You have to be here to just experience it. You feel so small, but it's incredible. And then tomorrow we're walking to Namche Bazaar, which is apparently quite a steep trek. A lot of people say that it's often one of the toughest days on our trek, so that should be good. But for now, rest up, drink lots of water, eat lots of food, and maybe go explore the town for a little bit.
run. Movity see, movity on. Well, pick me up with golden hand. Oh, me say, oh, me tell you to run. Movity see, movity on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. Send me in my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way, send me in my way, send me in my way, send me on my way. Tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up with golden hair. Nobody say, nobody tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run, how we will cry.
So we're on our way from Pakting to Namche Bazaar today. We're just over halfway. We've just gone over the highest suspension bridge in Nepal, which sits about 170 meters above the Alpine River down below it. And we're at 3,000 meters elevation at the moment, going up a real steep incline in our last 2 hours of the trek for today. Check this view out though. Look at that. Hey Rum. Here's our guide, Rum. He keeps pushing us. He's a workhorse. He keeps pushing us to go faster and faster. All of a sudden, out of the middle of nowhere on the side of a mountain, the town of Namche Bazaar at 3,440 meters elevation. Oh my god.
Well, pick me up with golden hand. Oh, me say, oh, me tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to.
So, finished day 2 of hiking from Pakting to Namche Bazaar. So we started the day at 2,600 meters elevation, and we finished the day in Namche Bazaar at 3,400, just over. It was just under 10.5k of trekking. Took us almost 4 hours, 24,000 steps, and it was a pretty tough day. There was a lot of steep elevation bits there. We took our first steps and a lot of the walk through Sagarmatha National Park, which the Himalayas and Mount Everest are in, which is pretty cool. We walked across the highest suspension bridge in Nepal, which is 170 meters above the Alpine River that's down below, which is quite sketchy. It's you wouldn't want to be afraid of heights going across that. And then all of a sudden, like you at the end of the trek, you're walking on this trail on the side of a cliff, and you come around this bend, and out of nowhere is this big town of Namche Bazaar sitting on the side of a cliff, like big town. So this is Namche Bazaar. It's this random town sitting on the edge of a mountain. Mountains in the background, which is just amazing. It's so cool. And this is our little hotel or our tea house, our little lodge that we're staying in for the next 2 days, or tonight and tomorrow. So we'll rest up tonight, and then tomorrow we stay here because it's an acclimatization day, meaning that we'll do a hike up to a higher altitude to get used to the thinner air, and then come back down and stay here another night, and then after that we'll move on to our next point. So we'll rest up, have some more food, early night, and then get ready for our acclimatization hike tomorrow.
Wanna stay in the sun where I find, I know it's hard sometimes, pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes, yeah, I think about the end just way too much, but it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was, but it's fun to fantasize.
So it's day 3 of our trek, which is an acclimatization day in Namche Bazaar, which means we got here last night and we'll stay here another night, but today we hike up to a certain elevation to get your body used to being a bit higher, and then we come back down to Namche Bazaar. So today we are hiking up to Everest View Hotel, where we should, if the cloud cover isn't too bad, get our first really good view of Mount Everest. So Everest View Hotel is at about 4,100 meters elevation, and Namche Bazaar sits at about 3,660. So we're halfway up our climb at the moment. We're sitting just shy of 3,700. Pretty steep, rocky trail, high steps, bit sketchy, but wow. Just mountains all around. Absolutely incredible. So we're currently walking at about 2 kilometers an hour, and then faster and you start to lose your breath. But it's good. We're good. We're all good.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time. Taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much.
So we've finished day 3 of trekking. Started and finished at Namche Bazaar because today is an acclimatization day, because we've gone up quite high. It takes a little bit more time for your body to get used to the high altitude, so we stay in Namche Bazaar for 2 days, or two nights. So our third day of trekking today was, started from 3,440 where Namche Bazaar is, and we went up to Everest View Hotel, which is around 3,900 meters elevation. It's a total of just over 8.5k of trekking. Took us about 3.5 hours, and then so it was about 19,000 steps. The last hour of trekking was all downhill, which is like going down thousands of flights of stairs. It feels like it. Your quads are burning, your knees are aching, and it just goes on and on and on. But we're back in Namche Bazaar now. We've just finished. We've just been at this little cafe here. Had a nice hot chockey and a brownie again because we deserve it. Apparently we're deserving chocolates and hot chocolates and brownies every day because we've done that every day. And tomorrow we head out to our next town called Tengboche. When we went to Everest View Hotel, we saw our first real glimpse of Mount Everest today, which is pretty cool. There's cloud cover over the top, so we couldn't see the summit, but we saw most of it, and it's just a beast. So it'll be insane to see what it's really like when we start getting up close to base camp. And yeah, keen for the next few days of trekking.
I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way.
So we're on our way from Namche Bazaar to Tengboche today. It's been a relatively uneventful day of trekking so far. A little bit of up to start with, and then undulating up and down, but not too hard, for about 8.5k so far. And now we've got about 2 hours left to go until we get to Tengboche, and it's all up. So we've got like 5k and 500 meters of elevation. Currently we're at 3,600 meters of elevation because we did have a period where we went down for quite a bit. So now it's all up to get to our end of day 4 trekking rest spot. Yoo!
Love your way every day, yeah, yeah.
What you doing? Having a shower. Alrighty, so that is day 4 of trekking done. We've gone from Namche Bazaar to Tengboche, which was bang on 10 kilometers and 3.5 hours. How many steps we do today? 22,000, almost 22,000 steps today. We're at an elevation now in Tengboche at just under 3,900 meters. And the background of me right now is the window out of where we're staying. You've got Ama de Blum, and then the right peak is closer to us, and that's Lhotse. And then the peak just on the left, which is further away, so it doesn't look as impressive, but that's Mount Everest, right out the window of our little room that we're staying in. Here's our room. One bed, one trekker, one bed, and another trekker. So it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. We got here really early because apparently we're fast trekkers. There's a few times along the trek today that our guide, Ram, we look back and he's about 100 meters behind us, bent over, holding onto a tree. But mind you, the man is almost 50 years old. So, but it's been a pretty good day of trekking. The last 2K, the last 4K, it's quite hard. Change of elevation of almost 500 meters. So this afternoon at 3:30, one of the monasteries here opens up, so that'd be good to see. Apparently they do like different ceremonies and things at this monastery, which would be cool to see. And then we just chill for the rest of the day. Dinner's like clockwork, 5:30, breakfast till 7. And then yeah, tomorrow I think we make our way to Dingboche, next little town along the trek. But everything's going well so far. Starting to feel the effect of multiple days of trekking and lots of up and down and elevation on our bodies now. My right knee's getting a little bit niggly and tweaky, same as my right hip. You know, all the lifting of your knees to get over these steep steps. Court's knee getting a little bit niggly. Ankle a little bit niggly, but all in all we're actually doing pretty well. So yeah, we got a couple more days and then we'll be at Everest Base Camp. I think we've got 3 more days of trekking and we'll be at base camp. Keep you updated. Okay. Bit of an update. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon at Dingboche and we don't know the exact temperature, but I swear it already feels like it's what, -4, -5, something like that. It is ridiculously cold. We've got thermal long pants on, our pants on top, 2 layers of socks, 1 thick thermal socks, boots are on, long sleeve thermal top, long sleeve top, a fleece, this jacket, beanie, neck gaiter, thick gloves, and it's still cold. And we're not even up at base camp yet. We still got another 1,500 meters up to go. So oh my god, I don't know what it's gonna be like, but it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Bring it. So I'll give you a little view of where we're staying in this little town called Dingboche. So that's our lodge here, the Tashi Delek Lodge. The mountains up behind us in the background. Pretty small town. And then we've got this big mountain in front of us here that's closest to us. That's Ama de Blum. And then the next one across is Lhotse. And just next to that is Mount Everest. Wow. Here's a monastery. We've just been in the monastery and we watched like a prayer ritual or like a ceremony happen, which is pretty cool. Can't film or take pictures in there, unfortunately, but it was a really cool experience. Yeah, bloody cold. We'll chill out here tonight. Hopefully they put the fire on. There's a little fireplace in the dining room in the lodge. Have some dinner tonight. We're gonna have veggie lasagna and they call it a veggie sizzler with rice and chips and a couple of hot chockies to try and warm us up. And then off to Dingboche tomorrow.
The sunset in your eyes, brown and gray and blue besides. Clouds are stalking islands in the sun. I wish I could buy one out of season, but don't, no, hesitate, la vida, 'cause your love just
water. This is the first tea house that we've stayed in that actually has the fire on, but they only keep it on for a little bit at night time, like when you're having dinner, and then for a little bit first thing in the morning. So we're about to have breakfast. Check this out. Egg, porridge, jam, butter, baked beans, toast, coffee, tea. Yum. Pretty cool. So this is day 5 of trekking. We're going to head out to Dingboche. A bit of an easier day today, hopefully. I think it's 20 minutes downhill, then about 2 hours undulating, kind of flat, and then the last 40 minutes is a gradual slope up to Dingboche. So should be a nice day to chill out. Looking forward to it.
Dagger, oh yeah. I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was born, she was over the worst of it.
They have these sculptures that they've put up along the trail, and the idea is if you walk around in a clockwise direction, so around to the left, it's good luck. So every time you come up to them, you have to walk on the left side. Even the horses know what's up. They've got these really cool inscriptions carved into them. So intricate.
Call me up, take me down with you when you go. I could be a regular bell. I'd ask you dance for little Stephen and Joanna around the back of my hotel. Oh yeah. I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was born, she was over the worst of it. Give me a kill, thank you dear. Bring your sister over here, let her dance with me just for the hell of it.
From Tengboche to Dingboche. Right now we're at 4,200 meters elevation. It's the first time on this expedition that we've been above 4,000 meters. And I'm not joking. Let me show you how slow you have to walk so that you don't get breathless. That's the fastest you can go. Literally stepping a distance of like 1 foot at a time before you get breathless. Any faster and it feels like you're running full pelt. It's pretty crazy, weird feeling. But first time above 4,000 meters, we're still feeling pretty good. Finally made it to the little town of Dingboche. Woo! And in the backdrop up there, that mountain is Lhotse. And behind it, you can't see, is Everest. 3 days and we'll be there. And it's so cold up here that the little streams running through the towns turn to ice.
I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was born, she was over the worst of it. Give me gear, thank you dear. Bring your sister over here, let her dance with me just for the...
So we've arrived in Dingboche today. It was a 10.5k trek. Took us just under 3.5 hours, 20,000 steps. It's really, really cold, but check out the valley. Beautiful sunset over the misty mountains. It is absolutely beautiful. That is, you never see anything like that. That's just incredible. This is our little lodge that we're staying in here. Hotel Tashi Delek in Dingboche. Tomorrow is an acclimatization day here in Dingboche, which means we'll stay here another night tomorrow night. And tomorrow we're hiking up to a new highest altitude. We're currently at 4,400 meters above sea level. We might be hiking up to 5,000, 5,100 tomorrow, depending on how the bodies cope with it. So that should be interesting. And then after the acclimatization day, I think we head on the next day through to Lobuche, which is the stop before heading to Everest, which is really cool. We're getting close now. Very exciting. So at the moment, it's 5:15 in the evening. We're just sitting in our little lodge in our tea house playing some Monopoly Deal. They've got the little fire on, so it's starting to get a bit toasty in there, but you really have to be sitting close to it to feel any effect of the warmth. I think it's going to be getting down close to almost -10 tonight, so it's getting cold, but we're loving it. We're loving every second of this trip so far. Every day you walk around a corner and you see something new and amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Trip of a lifetime. Can't wait to see what the next few days bring.
She said, you know me well. I've seen you, little Stephen and Joanna around the back of my hotel. Oh yeah. Someone said you was asking out to me, but I know you best as a blagger. I said, tell me your name, is it sweet? She said, my boy is Dagger. Oh yeah. I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was born, she was over the worst of it.
Day 6 of trekking today is an acclimatization day in Dingboche. Climbing up this steep hill and see if we can get up to 5,000 meters. To give you a bit of a gauge on how steep this hill is, check this out. That's holding the GoPro horizontal. That's almost like a 40-degree angle. That is steep as. We're currently at about 4,700, 4,750. We're doing okay. Nice and slow. Slowly, slowly. Bistari, bistari. Made it. 5,100.
I dare
the end of day 6 of trekking. We're still in Dingboche. Today was an acclimatization day, so we went up Nangkachang and we reached our first summit, which was just under 5,100 meters. And the view up the top was absolutely amazing. And now it is bloody freezing and it's snowing.
You're still wearing thongs.
And I still got my thongs on. But it was really, really cool to do our first summit. It's quite hard when you got to the top, the last few hundred meters, but it was definitely well worth it. Tomorrow is day 7 of trekking. We make our way to Lobuche, which is our final stop before we head to Everest Base Camp, which is very exciting. So today's walk was just under 8 Ks, just shy of 3.5 hours and about 15,000 steps. Quite steep, so the legs are definitely feeling it. So we're about to head back inside to our lodge, sit around the fire, warm up, and rest up and get ready for a big day of trekking tomorrow.
You don't believe it. We do this every time. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away while we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away while we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Let go. I got a feeling that it's time to let go. I said so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, special, but it was just a sex door, and I still hear the echoes. I got a
Start of day 7 of trekking, heading from Dingboche to Lobuche, and that little bit of snow that we saw that we had yesterday has now turned into massive snowfall. How cool. Alright, so we're on our way from Dingboche to Lobuche, and even though there's all this snow about and the air temperature is really cold, because there's not a cloud in the sky and the sun is beaming down, you get very hot very, very quickly. So we just had a little stop. We've taken our fleeces off, our gloves off, our beanies off, and we're back off again. It's crazy how much of a difference having that sun beaming down on you makes a difference. But it's just an incredible experience walking through these fields of snow in a valley of mountains.
Tears behind those eyes, and I can't wipe them clear. Your love is like gold to me, but you hold me closer to the light. Would the final bullet decide?
These little rock huts down here are old school tea houses from many years ago. They're separated by these really intricate stone walls. It's really cool, but I'm glad we're not staying in them. We've stopped in this tiny little village called Tukla on our way from Dingboche to Lobuche. We're 2 hours into our hike, done just over 5k. So we're going to stop, have a little hot chockey, and then move on. We've got about an hour and a half to go. We're heading up over like this big hill here, and then after that it's relatively flat until we get to Lobuche. Little village of Tukla where we had our hot chockey break, and now we are at the summit of this pass, and over here is now pretty well flat all the way until we get to Lobuche. Yo! If your goals don't scare you, they aren't big enough. Seems legit. So we're currently walking through Tukla Pass, where there's all these plaques on these statues and monuments all throughout this little pass here that are paying tribute to mountaineers who have passed away while summiting various mountains. There's quite a few of them around. It's actually pretty sad walking through here. Almost feels like a bit like a death valley. Makes you appreciate things a bit more, I think. So it's the end of day 7 of trekking today from Dingboche to Lobuche. It's 7:30 in the evening now. We're just getting ready to hop in the bed because it's bloody cold. It is very, very cold. And the only real way that it seems that you can warm up is putting every single layer of clothing on and tucking yourself into your sleeping bag as tight as you can. Dingboche to Lobuche today was just over 8.5 kilometers, 17,500 steps. Took us just over 3 hours, about 3 hours 13, 14, something like that. And we went from an elevation of 4,400 to where we are now at 4,900. It was a pretty cool day. We walked through fields and fields of snow in between all these big mountain valleys. It was a beautiful day. There was not a cloud in the sky. The sun was out. So half the day of trekking, we took all our jackets off and we're just hiking in t-shirts, which sounds strange now that I'm saying how freezing cold it is at night time. But it's different when you stop and you're inside the tea house, and when the sun goes away, sun makes a really big difference. We are trekking tomorrow to Everest Base Camp. We're finally there. 7 days of trekking, and now we're prepping tomorrow for a big day. It's going to be about 9 or 10 hours apparently to get up to base camp and then back to where our next tea house is going to be for the next night. So early night tonight, rest up and get ready for tomorrow. Day 8 of trekking. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're leaving Lobuche and we are on our way to Everest Base Camp. Woo! Getting from one side of the glacier to the other, a little bit sketchy, very icy, lots of loose rock, slow steps. So we're walking to Everest Base Camp now from Gorikshep. We had a little stop in Gorikshep, had a coffee, dropped our main bags, our main duffel bag, because that's where we'll be staying tonight. And then you do a little out and back to base camp, and then back. And we're almost at base camp now. I got maybe just over a K and a bit to go. And that little peak in the middle, far off in the distance, that's Everest. That right there is the highest summit on Earth. Wow. It's pretty cool. This is a once in a lifetime adventure. This is sick. We're in the middle of this valley, surrounded by natural giants, and just down there, base camp. You Everest. This is so cool.
Rider is a little higher.
Made it! You! The Biff at base camp. Oh, that's so cool. Whew. 5,364 meters.
He's a real goer. Hey.
Finally made it. Everest Base Camp. 5,364 meters above sea level. Yoo! And there's not a single person around. Hey! Crystal clear blue skies. Oh man, this is just amazing. Yoo! Not all of us get the luxury of having our backpacks taken for us by our guide. It's nice to be a female sometimes, isn't it, Court? So we got back from Everest Base Camp and we decided that we wanted to do another summit up Kalapattar, which will take us up to an elevation of 5,500 meters. We're halfway up now and we're hoping that we get to the top we can catch a really good sunset. Holy shit, it's steep, and being up this high, you can't describe it. You just can't suck out any more air in. That's it, there's nothing left. The steps are so short, and then you still have to stop every like 20 steps. But we're only halfway up this summit, and we're already getting an insane view of Mount Everest right in the middle there. So cool. We finally made it to the summit of Kalapattar, 5,586 meters. That was one of the most difficult things I've done in my life, but oh my god, that was so rewarding. Look at the views from up here. Took us 2 hours to get to the summit of Kalapattar for sunset, which was a wicked experience. But that just means now we are racing the darkness to get all the way back down so that we don't have to pull out our head torches on this steep, rocky terrain all the way back down and around the mountain towards where the glow in the valley is. Good luck. Well, we didn't beat the dark. The dark beat us. So the headlamps are out and we're making our final descent down Kalapattar. We've got about an hour to go until we get back. Damn, that is cold. Until we get back to our tea house. Was it worth it? Absolutely.